Okay, here for example 3, we're finding asymptotes and holes. According to in the red here, it says a hole in the graph occurs when a factor occurs on both top and bottom of the function. So what we do is we factor the top and the bottom. X plus 2, x minus 1. On bottom it's x plus 2 and x minus 3 is how it factors. So to find the hole in the graph, meaning the hole in the graph is a space where there's no point at all, we would set, well, since x plus 2 would normally be set equal to 0 to find the vertical asymptote, in this case, because it's on top and bottom, the x plus 2 is, we're going to set it x plus 2 equals 0, x equals negative 2, and that is a hole in the graph. Okay? To find the y value of the hole, I'm going to put negative 2 in for x minus 1, and negative 2 in for x minus 3, and that gives us negative 3 over negative 5. So at the point negative 2 comma negative 3/5 is a hole. So essentially on the graph, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If I were to plot the point negative 2 comma negative 3/5, I draw an open circle there to represent where the hole on the graph is. Okay? Now to find the vertical asymptote, the vertical asymptote is going to be the x minus 3 equals 0. So x equals 3. So at 3, the vertical asymptote at 3. And then to find the horizontal asymptote, we check out the degrees. And since the degrees are the same, top equals bottom for the degrees, both of them being 2. And when the top equals the bottom, we know that it's going to be leading coefficient. Therefore, it's going to be leading coefficient of the top divided by leading coefficient of the bottom. Leading coefficient on top is 1 because it's 1x squared. Leading coefficient on bottom is also 1 because it's 1x squared. 1 divided by 1 is 1. So my horizontal asymptote is at y equals 1, something like this. I really not for sure what this picture actually looks like, but I do know that I made a mistake because this is positive 3/5, so erase that and put it here, the hole at negative 2 positive 3/5. I do know it's probably going to approach the graph something like this, and maybe something like that. I'm not for sure, but what I'm doing is I want to point out the hole, meaning there is no point right there. So it's just a hole in the graph, and that's how you do that. I want you to try number 23 and look at the next video to see if you're able to get that right as far as finding holes, horizontal asymptotes, and vertical asymptotes.